All right, so this is day 3 of trading for the year. I am trading gold, so we can clear this out and do a top-down analysis on gold. Let's take a look at on the daily. We see, let's make this big. All right, so we see that gold has been just in an uptrend. It had a big drop on December 29th. Created some support, some consolidation, and continue to push up. Now it's after it hit these areas right here, it's showing some kind of resistance on the daily. So we're seeing some rejection, no top wick. As we go on the 4 hour, we see this continue uptrend. What I'm really focused on is this gap here. I think with NFP we might come down and fill that gap, but it has been in an uptrend this week and till recently. Now we see that price is kind of stuck and consolidating within this range here. We have an area right there and right here. So we might be able to break out of this area. That is what I'm looking for this Asian session. So we might be able to break out of this area. Take a look on the 1 hour. We see that price is just consolidating a little bit more. We can kind of fix these areas a little bit. We can put it right here. And right here. Yeah, so we want to see price break out of this area, because this to me is a no trade area unless we just catch a trade on the lower time frame. That's just A+ setup, and like I said, I only trade 3 setups, and that is looks like what's happening here with the consolidation. It's called the breakout, where it breaks out, retests, and then breaks a candle low and continues down and fill them wicks and continue with the momentum. The second one is when we're in an uptrend and we're creating a strong support at a certain level. Here, this is a great example. Created strong support, enter off the break of this candle, closes above this level here, closes above this level, and off the break of this candle, and continues to push higher. So the breakout in the onion, that is what I call the onion. And then also a celery play that I will go into later. It's a little harder to go into detail now, but those are my 3 setups, and I'm not here to sell you, of course. I'm not here to sell you a strategy. I'm not here to sell you anything. This is just me documenting my journey and trying to relate to the average day trader or futures trader or stock trader, whatever you trade, because in this game it takes consistency, it takes discipline for sure, and it takes strategic and patience. And so this is what I'm here for, just to give you that discipline, the consistency, and patience, and that is what I demonstrate to you all. And so yeah, so that's enough of me ranting. Like I said, we're on the 1 hour now, so we're consolidating on this 1 hour. We had a nice play here on the 30-minute where price reached a area, took out some liquidity, and closed lower. This is what I call an onion, so where you can trade within the range, but missed that trade, and it really wasn't a real high probability trade. Just because we are within this range, we can kind of tighten this range up just a little bit since we're here, and we can see price kind of close below here. So now that we have broken out of this current range on the 30-minute, if we close out of this range and possibly retest this break, but stay beneath this, close beneath this range, this line here, 44.59, I will enter on the break of that current candle to continue down. And so that is what I'm looking for. Or if price gives us some kind of opportunity to continue higher, because once again on the 4 hour it did close bullish, but the only thing that's stopping me is that it took out this liquidity. We call that swiping the liquidity, and then continue down. So I think that the uptrend is exhausted, because we took out liquidity here, it failed, and then this current 4 hour candle took out liquidity. So this is what I'm looking at, and yeah, so if we can get some kind of setup to where either it's a breakout or a support form and to go higher, that'll be great, and that's what I'm looking for. All right, so I am looking at this here, and it is showing me that it looks like it might want to push down after it's making this onion on the 15. The only thing is that multiple time frames are not aligning. As you see here, it's showing on the 30th that it wants to continue to push up, and then On the hour as well, it wants to push a little higher, but on that 15 it's showing that it wants to continue to push down. But what I might do is I might wait for this 30 minutes to play itself out, because it could produce another 30-minute candle here, another 30-minute candle here, take this liquidity out here and present us this same play a little bit higher, and we can capitalize on more. But if I do take this trade, I will lower my risk, but it's not looking too good, because what I wanted to do, as it took out this low, and I would put a stop sell below this low and let it go from there. I might not take this, but it's looking tempting, but I'll keep you posted. So I did not get into that trade, but if you see here, it looks like it would have played itself out here, and then I would have been targeting here, probably break even about now. I probably would have, break even about now. So the trade would have played itself out, but that's the thing, it didn't give me the confirmation that I wanted. So even though the trade looked nice on the lower time frame, it could have popped and went in the opposite direction. So me still not taking this trade is a win for me, because at the same time, yes, I wanted to take this trade, but it was not my trade. One thing that I like to do is tell myself everything that I can to not get into the trade, because if I can say everything that I can not to get into the trade, and it's not that many things to get me not into the trade, then that's when I'll get into the trade, if that makes sense. So basically what I just said was, I would tell to myself, I'm not getting into this trade because on a 30-minute, it's not giving me what I want. It's in a range, it's trading within this range, it didn't close outside this range, it's not doing this, it's not doing that. But the other traders will probably tell you, hey, this is a great setup. On a 15 is showing this, on a 5-minute you doing this. Let's get into it. We got to make this trade, next trade. But it's all about being patient, and less is more when trading. When you take less trades, you actually make more money because you save capital. So yeah, this is just the beginning of Asian session, so we'll see what the rest of Asian session looks like. I'll tell you this as well, it's looking like that if we can get something like this, that you see how we had this push up and then it create a strong support, something like this, not like this because it doesn't have a bottom wick, but you get what I'm saying, something strong, like a strong support, something like this right here, but on a lower time frame, and continue to push up. We can probably see something like that play itself out. Yeah, but we'll see. We'll wait. It's only 40 minutes in, so patience is key. So we'll wait and see what price gives us going forward. All right, so we are looking like that we could possibly be taking a trade now. I'm liking this 30-minute closing below this resistance here. I can put it, yep, I like it closing here below this this support. It closes below this support, giving us that extra confirmation that it wants to continue further. As I stated earlier in my top-down analysis, we wait for this closure, be patient, wait for a top wick, something similar like this, maybe a 20 pip top wick, or maybe just a retest to this support, creating a resistance for that top wick, and then the break of this candle to the fill of here. So it's looking really good, we just have to wait patiently for this 30 minutes. So I'll be back in 15 minutes to let you guys know how it goes. We just need gold to stay right where he at. Like if it stays right here, this is perfect. We get a nice steeper top wick, a bottom wick closure, probably gonna take out BE around here. But if we start with a lower wick, then push up to this 58 area, then re-break this lower wick, it's money. I'm getting in on that, and I'll document it all. But just being patient, just sticking to the plan, waiting for your setup, and that is it. So We got 6 minutes left, and we'll see. I'll turn it back on around 2 or 1 minute. All right, so I am not convinced on this trade right here. It is showing that it is rejecting this area completely. So if we can get a closure after it made this bottom wick here, if we can get a closure back above here, we have a lot of range to continue up, and it will follow the bias of the 4 hour here. But I just can't get in. It's something telling me not to get in, so I'm just being patient because I need a clear, decisive decision that's gonna show me that, hey, can I get in? Will I be able to get in? So just gonna see, and then just wait. I might look at silver to see what it looks like while I pay attention to this. All right, so within this candle, a lot has happened within this candle here. We had the buyers coming in, taking out this high, buyers coming in thinking prices is creating that support and pushing higher, and then getting stopped out because more than likely their stop loss was somewhere around here, and it just grabbed the liquidity here. So now what I want to do is I want to see price somewhat close above here with this with a wick like that, and then being able to take that off the break of the high after it closes something like this. I wanted to see this with this, and then I'll take that, and we'll have something like that. So that's what I want to do. Now that is perfect alignment with the 4 hour, because the 4 hour is bullish and we're still within that 4 hour range. The 1 hour is mostly the 1 hour will become bullish after it takes out the liquidity, and then the 30 minute becoming bullish as well. So that's what I'm looking at right now. All right, so we did not get the close that we wanted. We didn't get that close above, but we still can take this play if the 30 minute can close in the inverted celery. That's my third play that I trade. Inverted celery, if it closes something like this. If it closes like this, then I'm taking sales up here. So to here off the break of this high. So that is what I'm looking at now. Just being patient. I'm not getting anything that doesn't have my name written on it. I want to get in these sales, but the only thing that's stopping me is that 1 hour, because look at that 1 hour. They have that big wick right here that needs to get filled, and then just very indecisive. So kind of waiting on that. So but yeah, so just being patient, gonna wait out this next 15-minute candle that will allow the 30 minute to close, and another 15-minute to close to give me more data, more details, more reason to get in or out this trade. Okay, so just being patient. All right, so I am being patient here because I erased these lines just to get a fresher analysis, and I see that we do have a support that has been shown not 1, 2, 3, 4 times, and it has had strong rejections off this support. So what I'm anticipating on this 1 hour, which is making me indecisive, is that this 1 hour pushing or rejecting from this support. So that is what I'm shooting for, and if we get a closure above this line, then it's money to go higher or to look at a trade. So that is what I'm looking at right now, and just being patient, following the plan. That's it. All right, so I am now looking at this. We do have a 4 hour that is getting ready to close in 22 minutes. So what I am going to do is I drew that support here just because I've seen price react to this support level multiple times. And so now what I did was on the 30 minute, you can see here, this is now going to be this area right here is now going to be a no trade range for me. So I seen that price rejected out. I seen price range in here, pop out. Once it closed above, it popped out. Once it rejected and closed above, it popped up. Once it closed above, it popped up. Once it closed above, it went up. Once it closed above, it went up. And so what I expect for price to do is on the 30-minute or the 1 hour is to do the exact same thing. I need it for it to close above here, whether it gives it to me on the 1 hour, the 30-minute, or the 15-minute. Even though price is getting ready to close bearish with the 4 hour giving us our direction for the next couple trades, we still need a top wick for that 4 hours. So that is what I'm planning for. I'm planning for that top wick to be created for that 4 hour, especially if we get a 4 hour with no bottom wick. If we get a 4 hour with no bottom wick, that usually is going to tell us that price is going to stop there because it doesn't have anything for it to target. So if it gets no bottom wick, or if it wants to create that top wick, we will execute on the buys up coming after this closure above that support line here. So that is what I'm waiting for. If not, it'll be another no trade day, which is still a win and a dub in my book, because I didn't lose any money. So that is what I'm looking at. Be patient. We've already been patient long enough. Let's allow ourselves to not act impulsively or hastily, but just stay fast and staying true to the process. All right, so this is what I like to see. It is starting to show the signs of rejection. We just need a closure above this line here. So whether it gives us to us on the 15, on the 30, it all is starting to line up perfectly. So we just need that closure above and then we're good to go. All right, so it's looking like it really wants to set up like how we want, especially expecting this top wick on the 4 hour. So what I am kind of looking for is, let me see. Had that brush. Well, what I'm looking for is it to close above. I don't want it to close too far ahead, and then I don't want it to close with a wick to the upside. So I just need a nice, small, decent closure with a top wick to this upside, and then we're good to go. We can lock it in. Of course, I found the brush, but this is what I'm looking for. It's something exactly like this. If it stays like this and closes something like here with a wick to the top, and then I will enter off the break of this high and stop loss somewhere around here, but I'm targeting all of this. So that's what I'm looking for, and if that gives us that, we will be great. We'll be good to go. All right, so we are still looking good. We are looking good. We just need a closure of this 30-minute, and we didn't break or budge on this 15-minute. So yeah, looking good, looking really good. We got 8 minutes left for this closure, and we could be looking to get into a trade. All right, so we have 40 seconds left on this 30-minute candle, and it is looking really good, really good. So as long as it leaves a wick on the top right here, then we are good. We just need a lower wick and then a break to the top. So it's looking good. We have to wait and see. We need this closure though. We need this closure. Come on, Goldie. Golly. All right. All right, so it did not close above. So there's a no trade. But most likely you're gonna get those buys to come and play out and push higher. But we did not get that closure above that we need, but looks like we're getting that bottom wick and then the break of the high to go higher. being patient. It sucks, but this is the key. This is what they don't show you in trading. This is the things that will take you to that next level. These are the things that will allow you to build habits. Building habits for longevity, building habits to push you further to where you need to go in being a profitable trader. So these are the things that they don't show you. So what I'm looking for is, if we don't get that, if we stay right here and still close above, then I will take these sales. If it's low enough, we'll take these buys high. But then also, because the 4 hour is closing, has closed, and that will, if I miss the run to make the top wick, I will look for sales coming from right here. And what I will look for is something kind of like something like this, where we have a push up, resistance form, and then buy sales off of that break of that low. So just being patient, just staying and just gonna see what price does. Looks like we're making that bottom wick to continue to push higher. So